This is the level of tech the rest of the industry is about to be judged against. For decades, if you wanted the best luxury SUV, you bought a Range Rover or a Mercedes GLS. You paid the tax, you got the badge, and you told yourself it was worth it. Well, rip up the checkbook, because this Chinese SUV just embarrassed the entire European car industry. This is the Aito M9. It's bigger than a BMW X7, it's faster than a Porsche Cayenne, and the interior? It makes a Maybach feel like it's trying a little too hard. Real open-pore wood, crystal dials, acoustic glass so quiet you can hear your own heartbeat. Canada gets the keys in 2026, and after you see this, you'll understand why American luxury brands should be absolutely terrified. Let's start with the faith of this thing, because it's not just a bumper and some lights, it's basically a computer you can drive. The design language is called Kung Pen spreads its wings, which sounds like a kung fu move, but it actually looks like a spaceship that decided to land in a luxury mall. The front is totally closed off, no giant aggressive grille screaming for air, just a smooth, slippery shark nose. But the real witchcraft is in these headlights. They're called Huawei XPixel Intelligent Lights. Most cars just light up the road, right? These things have millions of pixels. They can project crosswalks on the road for pedestrians. They can project arrows to show you exactly where to turn. They can even carve out light around oncoming cars so you don't blind them while keeping your high beams on. It's like the car is painting with light in real time. And here's the part that broke me. If you're parked at a campsite, you can literally project a 100-inch movie screen from the headlights onto a wall or a sheet. Bro, you can play Mario Kart using your car's headlights as the TV. Who thinks of this? Meanwhile, my Ford Explorer is proud of itself if the automatic high beams work half the time. And check out the ISD panels below the lights. These digital grids can display emojis, battery status, or text to other drivers. You can literally have your car smile at people. It's friendly, it's futuristic, and it's honestly making me question why our cars are so boring. Moving to the side, this thing is a tank. It's over 5.2 meters long. That's bigger than a Model X and right up there with a BMW X7. But unlike the Germans who make their SUVs look like angry bricks, this is sleek. The drag coefficient is 0.26, which is insane for a box this big. That's slipperier than some sports cars. The body lines are super clean, almost liquid. There's no clutter, the door handles are hidden obviously, but they don't just pop out. They present themselves like a butler handing you a towel. The wheels are massive 22-inch aerodynamic rims that look like turbine blades wrapped in silent EV tires. And look at the windows. They're all double-layered soundproof glass, but the rear windows have this privacy tint that is way darker than normal. Why? Because the back of this car isn't a back seat, it's a VIP lounge. The silhouette has this floating roof vibe with a massive splash of chrome running across the top, but it doesn't look tacky, it looks expensive. Like I own a tech company expensive. And the suspension? You can see it hunkering down. It's got air suspension that lowers the car when you open the door to help you get in. It's treating you like royalty before you even sit down. Around the back, it gets even better. The taillights are a continuous pixelated bar that mimics the front. They can display animations when you lock or unlock the car, like a little light show saying, "Goodbye, master." The tailgate is massive, and hidden underneath is a diffuser that actually does aerodynamic work. But the wildest part is the stance. From the back, it looks wide, planted, and muscular. It doesn't look like a fragile piece of tech. It looks like it could line up against a Range Rover and hold its own. And trust me, if the outside looks good, the inside is gonna melt your brain. Now, let's talk about what powers this spaceship, because the numbers are just as ridiculous as the lights. You can get this as a pure EV or an EREV. That's an extended range EV. The EV version is built on an 800-volt architecture, which means it charges faster than you can order a coffee. We're talking 0 to 80% in the time you take to scroll through TikTok. It pushes out roughly 530 horsepower from dual motors, launching this 5,000-pound living room from 0 to 60 in just 4.3 seconds. That is faster than a standard Porsche 911 from a few years ago. But the EREV version, that's the game changer. It has a 1.5-liter turbo engine that acts only as a generator. It never drives the wheels. It just sits there, sipping gas, charging the massive battery. The result? A combined range of nearly 900 miles. You could drive from New York to Chicago without stopping. And because it's electric drive only, you get that instant torque snap every single time. No gear shifts, no lag, just whoosh. It's the perfect bridge for people who have range anxiety but want the EV performance. Why can't we have this in the States? Seriously, why? Safety-wise, this car is basically a fortress. Huawei calls it the Huangwu body architecture, named after a mythical Chinese tortoise beast. It's built with nuclear submarine-grade steel and uses massive 9,000-ton die casting for the rear chassis. Translation, the entire back of the car is one solid piece of metal. It's stiffer than a bank vault. And the active safety? It's running Huawei's ADS 2.0. It has a LiDAR sensor on the roof that can see 250 meters ahead in pitch-black darkness. It doesn't just see cars, it sees overturned vehicles, rocks, traffic cones, and even weird stuff like plastic bags. The automatic braking works at up to 75 miles per hour. If a kid runs out or a car cuts you off, the M9 stops before you even realize what happened. It essentially refuses letting you crash. It's not just 5-star safety, it's I don't trust human drivers, so I'll handle his safety. Okay, open the door. Welcome to the future. Actually, scratch that. Welcome to the dimension where car manufacturers actually try. This interior doesn't just compete with the West. It makes the Tesla Model X look like a prison cell. It makes a Range Rover feel like it was built in the Stone Age. The first thing that hits you is the glass. It's everywhere. You are staring at screens. Not one, not two, but 3 massive screens spanning the entire width of the dashboard. They call it the one glass design, and it looks like a seamless piece of black crystal stretching from pillar to pillar. You have a 12.3-inch digital cluster for the driver, a massive 15.6-inch center control screen, and then, just to flex on every other car maker, a 16-inch entertainment screen exclusively for the passenger. And listen, this isn't that laggy, glitchy software we're used to in legacy automakers. This is running HarmonyOS 4. The graphics are butter smooth. We're talking high refresh rate, smartphone-level responsiveness. There's zero lag. You can swipe, pinch, and drag windows from one screen to another instantly. If you have a Huawei phone, you just touch it to the dash and boom, your phone is now the car. It's scary how good it is. But wait, look up. Forget the screens for a second. The heads-up display, the HUD, is 75 inches. I repeat, 75 inches projected virtually onto the windshield 8.5 meters ahead of you. It's not just a speedometer, it's full augmented reality. It paints vivid blue arrows directly onto the asphalt of the lane you need to be in. It highlights the car in front of you with a digital box. It highlights pedestrians. It's like playing a video game where you have a UAD overlaying the real world. You never have to look down. It feels illegal to have this much situational awareness. Now let's talk comfort, because comfortable is an insult to this car. Sit in the passenger seat. This is officially called the Queen seat. It has a motorized leg rest that extends out, a footrest that drops down, and it folds almost completely flat. It's not a car seat, it's a first-class lie-flat pod. But the real magic? That's in the second row. These are the zero-gravity captain's chairs. You press a single button and the seat tilts back, the knees go up to heart level, and you are suspended in a position that NASA designed to reduce stress on the body. You feel weightless, and while you're floating there, the seat is heating you, ventilating you, and massaging your back with a 10-point spa system that actually feels like human hands, not just a vibrating Nokia phone. But the next part actually shocked me. I've seen screens in cars before. I haven't seen this. Look at the roof. Above the second row, there is a laser projector mounted on the ceiling, and behind the front seats, a motorized 32-inch cinema screen rolls down from the roof structure. A 32-inch screen in a car! The projector beam is perfectly calibrated so it doesn't hit your head when you move. You can recline in zero gravity, close the electric sunshades, and watch 4K movies. And the sound? Bro. It's the Huawei Sound Superior system with 25 speakers and 2,080 watts of power. It's not just loud, it's surgical. It has speakers built into the headrest for active noise cancellation or privacy mode, so the driver can listen to navigation while the kids blast cartoons in the back without mixing the audio. It's clearer than the Burmester high-end system in a Maybach. I'm not joking. It literally turns a car into a rolling IMAX. Look down at the center console. You see this dial? It's real crystal. It refracts light like a piece of jewelry. Beside it, dual wireless charging pads covered in soft velvet fabric so your phone doesn't scratch. And they're 50-watt fast chargers with built-in cooling fans so your phone doesn't overheat. And underneath the armrest, a fridge. And I don't mean a cooler that blows lukewarm air on a soda can. I mean a legit compressor refrigerator that goes from 0 degrees to 50 degrees Celsius. You can keep your ice cream frozen or your takeout warm in the same box. When was the last time a car respected your leftovers this much? What is happening? Storage is everywhere, and it's all over-engineered. The glove box doesn't have a handle, it's digital. You set a password to open it. Perfect for valets. The door pockets are lined with velvet so your sunglasses don't rattle. The wood trim is real open-pore walnut. Every surface you touch feels expensive. There is no cheap, scratchy plastic here. It feels like they dissected a Bentley, figured out how to make it better, and then added a supercomputer. Finally, let's talk space, because usually these sleek SUVs destroy the third row to look cool. Not here. The floor is completely flat, no transmission tunnel hump. I'm 6'1" and I can sit in the third row comfortably. My knees aren't in my chest. There are cup holders, USB-C ports, and, get this, electric adjustment for the backrest in the third row. Who puts power reclining seats in the third row? With all seats up, you still have room for a couple of carry-ons, but fold them down, you have a cavern. The second and third rows fold completely flat to create a double bed. You can activate camp mode, use the projector to watch a movie on the wall, and sleep in the car with the AC running off the massive battery. It's essentially a luxury hotel room that does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. You could fit a week of Costco regrets in here, no problem. This interior isn't just a collection of features, it's a statement. It's a statement that says, we are done compromising. It's embarrassing for the competition. And honestly, I don't want to get out. And now, the moment of truth. The price. A BMW X7 or Mercedes GLS with these specs would cost you $120,000, maybe $140,000 easy. The Huawei Aito M9? It starts around $65,000 USD. The fully loaded top-spec Ultra version with the projector headlights and the zero-gravity seats, roughly $78,000. That is nearly half the price of its German competitors. The price is ridiculous, and yes, America would riot if this came here. Dealers would be marking this up by $50K and it would still sell out. So here's the real question. Would you pick this with the movie projector, zero-gravity seats, and 900-mile range? Or would you spend $40,000 more for a base model BMW X7 just for the badge? Be honest, this car proves that the game has changed. The gap isn't closing, it's gone. So what do you think? Is this the future of luxury or just a gadget on wheels? Drop your thoughts below, smash subscribe, hit like, and buckle up because next time we're checking out another Chinese car that might embarrass the entire industry. Peace.